My name is Ryan, and did you know that the first section on your website is by far the most important section? That section is called the hero section, and it's important because it's the first thing your users see and it needs to make a big impact. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the perfect hero section for your website. Let's go ahead and get started. So here I am inside of Wix Studio, and what we want to do is create a really nice and fancy hero section. Now, it doesn't really need to be super flashy or too crazy or too hard to even build. The important thing is you kind of have a visual element to it that captures your audience's attention, and you also have clear headline text that explains what you do and who you do it for. If we take a look here at the Wix Fix website, you can see it's not really that flashy at all, but I do kind of have like this background, visual element. And then the main headline that I have here says Wix solutions for everyone. Now I will say solutions is a bit vague and for everyone is a bit vague, but Wix Studio is a pretty niche thing. And what I do is I offer a variety of solutions and I help a variety of people, whether you're a small business or even just other agencies and freelancers. So yes, my slogan is a little bit more vague, but let's say you have a very specific product or service that helps solve a specific problem for a specific target audience. You would want to make sure that your heading text on your website addresses that exact thing. And then you might want to have like a little paragraph and then call to action button, maybe one or two. Again, I do a variety of things, so I didn't want to have a paragraph to explain too many things, and I just wanted to have one or two extra call to action buttons that help my users find what they're looking for a little quicker. But if we go back over into Wix Studio and we start thinking about what we're going to design, let me explain what kind of business that we're going to be designing a hero section for. I thought it might be kind of cool if we have some sort of like website where you could kind of book a really high, like a Michelin star chef to come cook for you at your house or like a corporate event or something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. Anyway, this website will allow users to kind of book that. Now with this, there are kind of two ways that we can do this. One, like I said, there just needs to be a visual element. So we could have something like this where there's an image over here on the right and then a stack over here on the left. Something like this. This is obviously a very ugly example of what I'm talking about, but I'm sure we've all seen websites like that in the past where there's text and a button on the left and then an image on the right. For the hero section, that's pretty common. Another common one is similar to what I had, where we just have like a background image or video and then the text kind of overlays it like that. This is probably my favorite method of doing it, if I'm being honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to select a background image, might be better, just higher quality stuff, something like that. And what we could do is raise the background color and make sure it's like a dark color, and then we can lower the opacity of the image. What that's going to do is it's going to kind of allow us to, let's say, add, white text here, and we can actually read it. So for example, if I had the image opacity all the way up, then on certain areas of this image, it might be kind of hard to read this text, right? But if we lower the opacity with the black background, you can kind of see how the white text is starting to peek through and show itself, and it looks pretty clean. Now, what I will say is for this, I do want to kind of change the font. Before you even start working on your website, you would maybe already have some fonts and a logo and all that kind of things already picked out for your brand. But I'm kind of just making this as I go, so I'm going to try to choose a font that I think would look good for something like this and this brand. Maybe something like this. And then what I want to do is change the headline text to say something like Michelin star dining in the comfort of your home. And what we can do is probably raise this value up to like 64. That is quite big, so maybe we lower this back down. And one thing I will say is even though we lowered the opacity, I can still kind of see how in some areas, especially if we try to make things responsive and the image kind of adjusts itself, how we can still find areas where it might still be hard to read the text. So what I'm going to do is actually add another container, stretch this container, and we're going to switch this over to a gradient, and we're going to change these colors to black. And then for this one over here, we'll set the opacity to 0. And then for this one right here, we might lower the opacity until we think it works. And I think right there around 59 works. So by adding that gradient, it just makes the left side just that much darker. And so we can see the text a little bit easier. Okay, so then what I want to do is add some paragraph. I'm gonna stick this underneath, and I will simply just paste in the text. And then last but not least, we just want a button or a call to action. And we can say something like, book your private chef. And you can see that black right here does not really work with the background. And ideally you have a brand color already. Let's say you have something like this red. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna grab all of these and I'm gonna stack these together. With the item spacing, maybe do like 12 pixels. I will say this font that I'm using up here has like this random like space underneath the font here, so it makes things look a little uneven. So I'm gonna add a little bit more space underneath the paragraph and the button, just so things look a little bit more visually aesthetic. Now, even just as it is, I think this is a really good hero section, not because it's something super flashy, but it is simple and it tells the user exactly what you do and who you do it for. It's a Michelin-star dining and in the comfort of your home. Now, in the comfort of your home does not necessarily say who the user or who the target audience is, right? But it does kind of imply like if you want to stay home but still have a really nice dinner, or if you want to set up a really nice date night for an anniversary or whatever, you have this option and you would be the target audience for this, right? And you can experience world-class cuisine prepared by Michelin-starred chefs, tailored exclusively to your occasion. Whether you're hosting an intimate dinner or a lavish celebration, we bring the artistry, elegance, and the flavor of fine dining directly to your table. So I will admit I got all this from ChatGPT, but I think this is actually a pretty good example of what you might want your copy to say. I will say I don't typically recommend relying on ChatGPT for copy in real world use, but for today's video, I think it did a really fantastic job. And honestly, even just the way that this section is designed, for some reason it reminds me of Masterclass, like their branding a little bit, and kind of gives me that vibe. But if we take a look at their hero section, it's a little bit different. See there, you can say learn from the best, be your best. So basically with Masterclass, it's basically a platform where there's a bunch of courses taught by like celebrities and stuff like that. But I do like their heading text here, but I will say that their call to action is almost like an immediate sign up form, which is kind of interesting. That's not super uncommon, I wouldn't say, but it's not typically industry standard, I guess, for like, especially like small businesses. This is more like enterprise level stuff, I guess. But just the way like it looks and like the way that they do their branding a little bit, somehow, some way it's giving me that vibe here. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, the main important thing that I kind of wanted to tell you guys is you can keep it simple. It doesn't need to be super flashy. Just have some sort of visual element and be very clear with what you do and who you do it for, and give the user a call to action option right as soon as they land on the page. Because as soon as someone opens your website, you have 3 seconds roughly to make an impression. So you want it to be very clear what you do and who you do it for, and incorporate some sort of visual element that's hopefully on brand and kind of gives your user an idea of your personality as a brand as well. But in short, that is how you create a really nice hero section. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more Wix Studio content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I will see you all in the next one.